Alright, for August 2013, my most anticipated game is Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Blacklist. And in light of that, I thought, why don't we take a trip down memory lane to the first three Splinter Cells, which are, in my opinion, the best ones out of the entire series, and the hardest ones. So what I have here is Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell HD Trilogy. This is basically the first three Splinter Cells, HD remastered like they've been doing. Now, this is the PS3 version. So what I plan to do is play each of these three Splinter Cells each week. It's not a playthrough, not a walkthrough. It's pretty much a let's play, a pick up and play. Take us back to where the three most difficult Splinter Cells were, and pretty much relive and have fun. Now, for those of you wondering, am I going to stop the Last of Us walkthrough / playthrough? No, I'm not stopping that at all. This is just going to fall in right with it. So it's, be more videos coming to the channel. And plus, I really love these three Splinter Cells right here. These are three of the most difficult games I've ever played, and arguably the most difficult games ever made. Especially Chaos Theory. This shit was hard. So without further ado, we're going to kick it off with the very first Splinter Cell, which was simply known as Splinter Cell. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. So I'm going to jump right into it. Bam. Now, like I said, these first three Splinter Cells were arguably some of the hardest games to ever play. Now, it wasn't always because the technique and the missions that you had to go through. It was normally because of the controller. It was hard as hell to control, to try to, you know what I mean. Back in those days, the controllers were pretty tough. This game was really ahead of its time, in that aspect. It wasn't until like the Xbox or the PS2 Chaos Theory came along to where we could adapt controllers better. But the thing is, when Chaos Theory came along, the missions got extra harder. So, yeah. I'm gonna let you guys watch this cutscene as we jump into this old school classic game.
Just declared war on the U.S. The Georgians hit our communications, transportation, power grids. We still don't know how extensive the damage is. Your mission just became critical. You know what you need to do.
So like I said, this game was really ahead of its time as far as gameplay and aspects of what it takes to really be a top secret spy. It took all those aspects and put it into one game, or really a series now, and it's just grown since. And just another Tom Clancy game / book / story that has just been amazing. So I played a little bit of it when I first got it, but I'm gonna start fresh, so you guys can see it. This is the start of Sam Fisher. Let's go. I'm gonna play this on normal because it's already hard enough on normal. Why would I go for hard unless I was an expert? But some people can't play on hard. And I've seen them play on hard, do very damn good. But I can't, so I'm gonna play on normal. Oops. Alright, start game. Yup. Let you guys watch this cutscene.
Canceled a trip to Georgia this morning after the suicide bomb assassination of that country's president by separatist rebels from the Abkhazia region. Continued fighting in the Abkhazia and South Ossetia regions has hindered Georgia's hopes of integration into Western institutions. Industry baron Kombain Nikolad seized power today in a bloodless coup, installing himself in the presidential palace behind a wall of political and military support. The charismatic billionaire plans on holding elections within a matter of days to affirm his seat of power and promises a pristine and profitable relationship with America and the West. Bringing high-speed fiber optic connectivity to areas of Eastern Europe that less than a decade past didn't have telephones. The technological leap is due largely to the efforts of rising information industries in the Netherlands, and especially Georgia, where the Vice President called his visit to Georgia an honor and called Georgian President Kombain Nikolads a man with his eyes on the future.
Alright, so like most shooters you see nowadays, or games period, they start you off in a training camp so you can basically get familiar with the controls and buttons. Looking at this game compared to its counterpart when it first released, it has really been improved. You might not see it if you've never played the original one, but looking at this you can tell that they really put more detail than expected into it.
I can't believe you beat me.
It's definitely not something you would call up to this generation of gaming, but it's definitely something pretty damn good for what they had to go through, to bring this game up graphically.
It's the nature of the agency. We don't let any one person know everything, which means we've all got to work together.
Even though I'll be out there alone.
You'll be transmitting to us in more ways than you can imagine, and we'll be online through your earpiece and OPSAT.
And that's how we're handling training.
Yep. Sorry to make you run the course. I know you've been taking care of yourself.
I haven't been in the field in years.
Sure. But tradecraft is something you don't forget. It's like riding a bike.
Or wearing high heels.
Be careful, Fisher. Everything we say is being monitored. You know how nervous the brass is about exercising the Fifth Freedom.
I'll be good.
Be better than good. Third Echelon is a brand new initiative. The role aggressive intelligence operations will play in NSA's future will depend largely on your performance. I'll see you on the far side of the course. All right, Sam, let's get started. Can you hear me clearly?
Hi there.
Good. That means the implanted speaker is working correctly. Now, the technicians here want to calibrate your equipment. Can you turn to the red emergency light on the wall to your left? Great. Now the one on your right. Okay, same thing for pitch. Look for another light up in the rafters on the ceiling. Excellent. Now look for one on the ground in front of you. All right, Fisher, we'll get through this as quickly as possible. We'll start simple. Climb up onto that ledge, over that pool.
Feels way smoother. The controls actually feel adaptive, and it's just better. Like I said, this game was really ahead of its time. Up on the ledge. See, what I never liked is how slow he moved and shit. I mean, it'd be nice if you had the sensitivity of where you can control, from like how hard you pressing your analog and shit.
Chime back in once you've passed it.
Oops, alright. Let's go down. You see how you can control pressure right here? If they can do that while you're climbing, that would be dope. You want me to perform a quick save? Standard procedures. in a Splinter Cell game. Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. Hold up. Damn it. Alright, let's move around. So now they want me to use this beam as a ladder. It's pretty sick, man. Splinter Cell really inspired a lot of games in spy aspects. Stealth period. Especially this. Always, when I was little, I thought this was the sickest shit in the world. Like, whoa. Okay, hold on. I thought this was the dopest shit in the world. Cause that's some shit real spies do, or spies you see in a movie do. That's some real, you know, Mission Impossible shit. It's pretty damn sick. Keep moving. It's pretty crazy because back then you would jump with triangle. Triangle would be more, as much of a dominant button back in those PlayStation days as X is now. Or A with Xbox is now. Oh crap, messing up, hold up. Shit. Go ahead, move up here. Always took it slow, old Sam Fisher. Always took shit slow. And if you've ever read the Splinter Cell books, man, this story of Sam Fisher is fucking incredible. I mean, if you're a reader, I highly suggest if you haven't read them, they're pretty damn good. Of course, coming from Tom Clancy, he's an excellent author. I mean, I've read such as Ghost Recon, End War, and such. And I have to say, majority of these books are just as good as the games. Okay, let's go. Slide through narrow walls and shit. This is what made this game what it is. Utilization of all buttons, from analog clicking, all that. It was pretty unique for back then in PlayStation days. Damn it, I keep getting confused. Alright. The one thing I can't wait for with the new Splinter Cell is, I know the story is one thing I can't wait for, but one thing I really can't wait for is the new Spies vs. Mercs. They brought that back to Splinter Cell. I wasn't too sure. Was it in the last one? Not too sure, but they brought it back to Splinter Cell, and I've been looking at videos of that shit, and it looks so goddamn fun. Like, this would be one multiplayer I could see myself playing year round. Oh crap, hold up. There we go. I can see myself playing this shit year round until the next Splinter Cell come out. It ain't like a game I would brush away automatically or play for like a couple of days and nothing like that. Through here, I believe now we're gonna finally be able to do some stealth kills, you know, get the drop on the enemies without them even knowing you're there. And that's what Spies vs. Mercs is. If you never played that shit, because I played a lot of it with Chaos Theory and all that, the shit is fun as fuck, man. It's real good. You got your first person shooter. Let me let this dude talk real quick.
Through the area without being detected. We've got live bodies in there. Some of the
top CIA instructors have kindly volunteered to be your victims.
Alright. So as I was saying, spies versus mercs, you have your first person. If you're a merc, you're in first person. If you're a spy, you get third person. Key is, either one you are, you have to defend or play offense. If you're a spy, you play offense. If you're a merc, you play defense. Simple as that. But it's so damn content oriented in the gameplay that it's fucking crazy. Because you all know if you're in first person, you're limited to what you can see as much as somebody in third person who has the whole view. Now the spy's objective is to be sneaky as possible and either take out the mercs or whatnot and hack the system that the mercs are trying to guard. Or you know, you can go guns blazing if you want, but most likely you're gonna get killed because they have a third person aspect and stronger guns. So always in Splinter Cell it pays off to be stealth. Damn it, man. I think I forgot the whole damn game. Okay, pick the lock. Crap, I'm tripping. Damn it, I done forgot how to do this shit. I haven't played these old ones in so long. Pick the lock. Come on now. It's not allowing me to pick the lock. There we go. Okay. Finally, thank you. Alright, as we know, lock picking gets harder throughout any game. It's definitely gonna get harder through this one. I feel ashamed it took me that damn long to pick that lock. But I forgot, you know, you play a series of games with lockpicks like Skyrim and Assassin's Creed 3. It kind of throws you off when you come back to an old school lockpick game. Alright, now we get to be stealthy. This is what I love about Splinter Cell, the stealth aspect.
I heard you.
Oh shit. What is it doing?
I heard you.
Alright, I'm fucking up. I already know. You ain't even gotta let me know in the comment section. Not being sneaky as I should be. Let me go over here and make sure I have the controls right though. Approach it. Okay. X to grab. Alright.
Hi
There
there.
we go.
Hi.
You're not going easy on me, are you?
Not so tight. That hurts.
Sorry about that. What's the door code?
28469.
It was a pleasure working with you.
Likewise. 28469.
Alright, thanks and goodbye. See, and you have to memorize numbers in this game. I think they have a little log to where they, like notes right there, but it's best to memorize them. So you said 2, 8, 4, 6, 9. Bam. Open the door. Got
This
another
next door's retinal
suspect.
scanner locked.
Not suspect, but
These things are
victim.
cheap and near impossible to hack. Fortunately, it's just a matter of getting the right eyes to the scanner, usually an officer. The gentleman ahead is registered for the scanner. Convince him to open the door for you.
All right. Art of force use. Sneak up on him. Bam. Right. Damn it. Hey, you gonna open this door. It's pretty fucked up how he got him. Alright, goodbye. No longer needed. And this is one game where picking up notes and collectibles is really a big asset. It was either this one or Pandora tomorrow, I believe.
Should always be a last resort. Invisibility is your best weapon. We've got a network of photocells on your outfit connected to a visibility meter on your offset. If the meter's at 4, you're lit up like a Dutch brothel. At 0, you're a ghost's shadow.
Alright, now the essence of the stealth meter. This is the most important shit in Splinter Cell, being stealth. Alright. Alright, so what we have to do, oops, not that. Basically whip out our gun with a silencer and shoot the lights out. Aim for the lights. Bam. 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 Wait a minute. Come on now. There we go. One more, and this is always the most difficult one. Now we can use our night vision goggles, the trademark. True spy shit. Door.
Some cameras are more